You're muted, John. Oh, there you go.
I like talk. I have a new book, autobiographical poems that's available both as a paperback and as a and as an ebook on Amazon. And unfortunately, or fortunately, Riley heard a couple of these poems just 2 days ago down in Austin. But Therese was talking about God, so I'm going to read two about God. What did he expect? God, many believe, made us in his image and likeness, or so I was taught in a Catholic grammar school. But he didn't really. He built some fuck up into us and then had us populate through incest. That was a very good recipe for success. He gave Adam and Eve everything, including curiosity, and then pointed out an apple and said, don't eat it. What did he expect? He gave men cocks and women's cunts and built in a hunger to use them, but then prescribed how, when, and with who they could be used. What did we expect? He demolished 2 towns for immoral behavior and told the group not to turn around and look. What did he expect? God told us to love each other and to worship him, and then gave different rules to different groups, letting each think that they had the truth. Don't eat pork, don't eat beef, keep Holy Friday, keep Holy Saturday, keep Holy Sunday. Jesus Christ was God, Jesus Christ wasn't God, the Pope is God's representative, the Pope is the devil's whore, Muhammad is God's prophet, Muhammad was a con man. Don't say my holy name, use my name often in prayer. And so the zealots killed and continued to kill each other. What do you expect? And now less and less educated people say that they believe in him. What do you expect? And then speaking through God's voice, God's musings. I threw Adam out of the garden. I turned women into pillars of salt. I flooded the earth. I gave them different ways to worship me so they would kill each other over the best way. I even named the group my chosen people so everyone would hate them. I had my messengers say, turn the other cheeks so they could crucify him. I set off volcanoes. I sent to Shamis, and in between famine and plagues. I've done every goddamn thing I could do to these insignificant bastards. But the focus, don't give up. And then getting away from that into the book business. Poetry readings. I read poetry a lot now, here and other places. At the conclusion of each poem, people smile and laugh, even clap. When I finish all the poems I read, they do it again. That makes me feel pretty good. Pretty good. I'd feel really good if they bought the goddamn books. And then a complete difference. And this is from a very interesting poetry date book from Scars Publications, who's one of my publishers. And it's all during the year that they have poetry, and then they have dates in it. And my poem is across from the week of June 23rd. I hear America raging. No more the country of Whitman singing. I hear the hundreds of thousands of women screaming about Roe versus Wade. The wails of the parents of children shot by guns. The disbelief of the environmentalists at the sterilizing of the EPA. Walt heard the singing of citizens of a country on the rise. I hear the rage of citizens of a country coming apart. And once again, thank you for putting up with me.